Hello, if we've never met before, my name is Rachel and I have hairs coming off of me. I channel messages for the collective and awakening and helping people through stress and challenges. Basically, I want to teach people life skills because I know that I really needed some, and it is very apparent that more and more people need life skills and just how to navigate life with how stressful it is. And I don't know, I mean, we're just at this point with being human and things keep playing out and people are still shocked. And I'm just here to say that I want to share a message why tragedies continue to happen. So it is eclipse season, so a lot going on with Tavis, and then I'm in Minneapolis area, where there was a event yesterday, a horror or an occurrence, and in the last couple weeks there's been a story about a woman over in New Hampshire whose husband had terminal brain cancer, and she ended up taking out herself and her husband and 2 of her 3 children. I'm watching a video 10 minutes ago and the expert is like, well, this could have been avoided. All the situations that we talk about could have been avoided. Okay, so this is just filler. Because what's happening is we're seeing the system play out. What manifests is what's going on in the system and not supporting people. And I'm having feelings about that one in particular because I've been to the point where I'm like, this is so hard, like I don't see any other out. Like I feel like I would need to go to a full-on program for like months just to be okay. And that isn't accessible, and that can't really happen super easily, and there's all this shame and judgment. So when people do end up doing these kind of extreme, well, here's how I'm going to get attention, here's how I'm going to solve the problem, then it is tragic. Like, don't get me wrong, it's horrible. But the reason why those tragedies play out is because we're not supporting people beforehand. Does that make sense? You know, our brains work, even when I've worked in behavior change, right? So people want to get from point A to point B, but how you get there, like at the top, you're at the bottom of a mountain, you want to get to the top of a mountain, you can't take one giant step from the bottom of the mountain to get to the top. You have to take thousands of steps in between to get to where you want to be, and that's how our brain works. So when situations happen, that's kind of how our consciousness and how humans learn. We have to react to situations that happen to make things better, because our nature is to not prevent. Our nature is to react to stimulus. Just like, again, helping people stop smoking. Like, I talked to a woman yesterday and she was like, I have chronic kidney disease. And that was my why I stopped. And all these other people are like, I want to stop, but they don't, because they don't have a why. They're not reacting to a stimulus or something to motivate them to actually change. So why tragedies will continue to happen is if we're not supporting people in the way that we really need to be supported. That is how all of that stress and tension and drama and trauma plays itself out. So if you want to have a one-on-one conversation with me about your own stuff, then please let me know. I'd love to help and share and support how I can. Again, I just think people are like, oh, we could avoid it. Okay, well, you need the tools, you need the skill set. And if you don't practice the skill set and have the tools, nothing is going to change. And that is why I want to do what I want to do, because people need to learn how to change and talk about conflict in a healthy way and learn how to take care of themselves, not only just a bubble bath, but when I am really, really, really struggling, how do I take care of myself? Because again, we're not taught anyways how to do that. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, wherever you're at, and I'll see you soon. Bye.